So Dave, what's your thoughts on the pre-season that we've just finished with now?
Obviously the most frustrating pre-season that I've had is being involved in football, to be honest. We've had to build really a completely new squad. As I put in the programme notes, we were left with 3 players. Three other players, Cayman Anderson, Joe Willis and Tyrese and Eka, I would have welcomed them back. Unfortunately, they decided to look elsewhere. So the rebuilding was going to be more intensive than we first thought. So although the results were very disappointing, it was a case of keep chipping away, bringing the odd new face in. Unfortunately, sometimes in that, the players, e.g. Dan Cooke, and pulls his hamstring, and there was a couple of games where we seemed to go back to square one. But I think in the last 2 weeks, things have accelerated, and the performance against Buxton was decent. So, yeah.
Is the lack of goals been a concern?
Lack of goals is a massive concern. I mean, again, going back to Dan Cooke, he scored against Crewe. Never really played since. Aaron hasn't hit the target yet. We brought a couple of other lads in now. So I think, look, Mark, you're always looking for players. You're always speaking to different managers at all levels, and I actually think we're not far away now as a team.
So going to the first game on Saturday, are you happy with your squad you've assembled?
Yeah, I think the squad now is looking decent. There's no question about that. I'm happy, Dale's happy. I think there's a decent spirit. We've just got to get now, knuckle down, and look forward to the new season.
And are you looking to bolster the squad now or during the season?
I think you're always looking to bolster the squad. If somebody becomes available, or some player actually falls into your lap, or you go and watch somebody at a different level and he's going to be better than what you've already got, then of course you're going to take them.
Can we have an update on all the injured players?
Well, the only injury really is Dan Cooke, who isn't as bad as we first thought. We thought it'd be 6 weeks. It's not going to be that. Dan's running now. Okay, it's only 60%, but I'm sure Dan will be back within 2 to 3 weeks.
And last question: thoughts for your upcoming season?
Well, it's going to be interesting. The league's going to be very interesting. I mean, apart from the 6 or 7 derbies that we've got, which is always good for the fans, they're not making the long journeys to Morpeth or South Shields, which they have done in the past. I think we visit Hanley Town now because we've got them in the FA Cup twice in about 10 days. There's teams like Kidsgrove, Leek, Nantwich, Chasetown, Hensford. There's some mouth-watering games in that. So, really looking forward to it.
Thank you, Dave.